Hello everybody, welcome to another video of Wasteland Survival. This is the new update of 1.2.0, as you can see right here. This update just came out and I just wanted to run it by you guys to show you guys a couple of things that I've actually noticed that were changed. First of most, in our weapons section we can see that the bat is now available, and also the frying pan is available. Now I have both of them, and the frying pan has 30 damage and the Lucille has 24, which I have the baseball bat down here. They do 14. So I will recommend not making this unless spear pretty much does the same damage, and it's practically nothing to make. Frying pan takes iron plates, which I will explain it how you can get them, and about 1 iron ore. But baseball bat takes nails. Now making nails and iron plates are pretty much the same thing, but as of now I am lacking on some nails, and it's kind of has me on a setback. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and start making frying pans, and as they do more damage. So let's jump in. What are the changes? I'm sure some of you guys have noticed already that in order for us to craft something, we don't need to have the items in the backpack. As you can see, I have nothing in my backpack. So when you go to, let's say, the furnace here, for example, you want to click, you have the options on the side of choosing what you want to make, and right next to it you will see how much time it's gonna take for it to finish, and you can just skip through them, and on the left hand side it will show the resources that are needed, and also how many of them is required and how much you have. So again, I don't have anything in my backpack. I just want to demonstrate this for you guys. I'm going to go in and choose iron ingot, which I've been working on. I did go ahead and use some of my coins that I have to get one more slot, so I can make 3 at a time. Now all you got to do is just click on this and the item goes in your backpack. Now I want to make the iron ingot using my iron ores and some wood. Now just grab it, toss it in there, and that's it. One little flaw about this update is the fact that once you have it in there, there is absolutely no way for you to cancel. Let's say you made a mistake using this, as I want to keep my iron filings for later, and let's say this one you want to make iron rod. Let's say you want to make iron ingot and you accidentally click on this, and obviously you put it somewhere there for it to be made, and then you change your mind. You think you're gonna need more of iron ingot at the moment. There's no way to cancel it. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to waste your resources and just wait an hour for it to finish, so that slot can become available. That way you can place another one in there. It does suck a little bit, but at the same time, you got to be careful. Think twice before making them. And another issue is the fact that not all 3 of them work at the same time. So for each one of them, let's say it takes 4 minutes and 48 seconds, you're gonna have to wait until they are finished in order to grab another one. Now what I used to do is just place 20 of them in the spot on the previous update, and wake up in the morning and everything is done, or just wait about an hour or 2 and everything was done. Now here as well, it's the same thing. This wood rod is actually a new material that was added in the game, which requires some of the items for it to be made. For example, the Lucille. Now we don't need any more boards, wooden boards, and we need the rods to make them. This one, same thing with iron axe, iron pickaxe, frying pan, which is added. I mean, that's a new one. Let's say the bow only required the pine board, the rope, and the glue, but now they've added the wood rod as well. So the cool thing about it is, again, you do not need any resources in your backpack, going back and forth trying to find them. You can just put everything in one place, and you know you just put it in the workbench, and it'll get the job done for you. Same thing over here. I've been making a lot of iron plates here, because I need them for the fry pan that I actually started liking it a lot. It does more damage than the Lucille does, at least in my opinion. But it requires one iron ore and one iron plate. In order to make one, you're gonna need two iron ingots. I'm sorry, one iron plate and one iron ingot. So it requires two. Basically, you need three of them. Now, again, I'm lacking nails. I'm crossing my fingers I can find them. I just want to stockpile, have at least one full stack of the iron plates. That way I don't have to be worried about anything else. Another bench that they have added is oh well, there you go. This is the same thing. I've been making these a lot, and I also have been noticing for the cloth, the zombies have been dropping them a little more often now, and instead of ropes or what was the other piece, that was brain or the blood or whatever it was called, in order to make the tranquilizer bow. Let me show you guys. Sure you guys know already. To make this, there you go, monster meat. So they used to drop a lot of monster meat. Now it's a little bit rare. At least I haven't been able to find too many of them, but I'm sure they're out there. Now, this working bench over here, as you guys can see, it has changed a little bit. This was where you could repair your equipment, pretty much your clothing, your armor. And this way it has changed a little. You can also you can still do the same thing, but you just need to have you have to have the clothes in your backpack or on you for this bench to recognize it. As you can see, I already have a 2-star Royal Air Force jacket, and it has put my health at 158 total. The good thing about this is works the same way as the machine that you make your guns, right over here. Let's say I'm gonna grab a broken gun, put it here. Now if I wanted to fix this, I have to have the same thing, grab it, toss it in there. That way it will be okay, and it will just get another star for it, and the weapon will become stronger. Let's drink a little water so we won't die. There we go. Okay, so now I want to show you guys, let's hope that I have one more jacket here that I can show off to you guys. Right over here, let's say the helmet, if we want to make it, we go to the bench, we select the one that you want first, and you go to repair. It will tell you in the bottom, how much of the materials you need, and the max horsepower in the description on the top. It will tell you how that's working. So look at this. This one has a 1-star on it already, which I've selected that one, and my max health went from 20 to 23, defense from 4 to 5, and durability from 250 to 500. Of course, it's gonna cost a little bit more to repair these, but let's say we want to go in and power up the suit. The helmet. So we click on the one that you want. Again, grab the other one that is a similar one. You toss it in there. Now, I believe based on the durability of the remaining durability of the item, which in this case is the helmet, it's gonna, the bar on the side that is going up to reach to another star has an effect on it. I haven't tested that out yet. I am not going to do that. So for now, enhancement, it doesn't work. I'm hoping it's a glitch, or if you guys know what I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comment sections. That way I can go ahead and fix that as well. For now, I'm just saving these. Now I was thinking before the update to make too many pistols. That way I can upgrade my pistol to level 3 star, or something higher. But this has changed completely. I believe it has become more difficult to make. You need lead, you need steel ingots, which steel ingots shouldn't be that big of a deal to make. The wood planks are should be fairly easy to get, and usually we get these ammos from Shelter 13, mostly from, I believe, the green crate. But I haven't tested that out either. Again, I haven't been I've only been playing this game for about a week, and while I was working on my base and gathering resources, I got hit by an update, and advanced players, they built their base when it was easier to make. Now it's become really difficult. So making these weapons it's gonna be a little bit tough to make. Another factor, which is right over here. Again, I've been constantly doing this because I'm thinking I'm making a machete, and it takes about 12 of these leathers. It's a little bit too much for me for now, but again, I'm mainly working on making sure that I have the resources that I need to get them done. One other thing I want to mention to you guys here as well is pretty much the same thing. It gives you the times on the bottom. The only sad part about it is you only have 2 slots, and unfortunately you need to log in back and forth to make them happen. For example, making these rocks are a bit annoying. Each one of them takes 3 minutes, so you put 3 of them in there, which again I got them with the coins. It's gonna take about 9 minutes to get all 3 of them, but before you could just put a full stack of it in there and come back and collect it all. See that, and it would be so much easier. Now, I haven't tested out too many things on this. There is one interesting subject here that I wanted to mention, which I am dying to find out how this robot here works. As you can see on the bottom, it says the robot can recognize activation material in the backpack automatically. I don't know what that means, and it activates it by collecting all the required materials. Now I really don't know what it means, but I really want to try it out, see what it does. If any of you guys have done it, please let me know. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? How much materials do we need? Because as of this moment, I still don't have the micronuclear battery. I haven't been to Shelter 13 too deep yet, and I haven't honestly been, killing the butcher, which I'm assuming that's where I get it from, as it's one of the strongest enemies. But let me know how it does. One interesting factor that I have gone and made is this bench right over here. Now, this bench is showing what it tells me. It's this cold weapon bench. It says used to strengthen and repair all kind of cold weapon, including bow. I love the bow. I think it's really cheap to make. So rather than the pistol is pretty strong. But if I can get this bow on 5 stars, I'm assuming it's from doing a full damage of 81, it's gonna shoot somewhere about maybe 150, which is way higher than the pistol. Now, as far as since I'm not done with the bench yet, I don't know what are the requirements, what it will take for it to repair. But as you can see right over here, I have some bows that are damaged. Now these bows don't disappear anymore like before when your weapon broke. Now you can just save them. I mean that's what I'm doing for now, which you can bring it here and place it. Now these are the requirements that after building the bench, you need to complete it. That will become active. I am working on my iron ingots, which I have plenty of them, but I do not have too many nails. I am saving my nails for other matters. That way I can actually be able to go out there and farm. One other major factor that I have noticed is I'm gonna get in the wrong box. One other major factor that I have noticed is most of the deers, pretty much all the deers, I want to say, they drop bones. Now I've been to some one skull wood zones, wood locations to gather wood, because of the fact now everything is more expensive, and this machine, well, we're making slower wood. We need wood rod, we need a pine board for pretty much everything. All the melee weapons that are useful to make. For example, this one, the fry pan, obviously Lucille, the bat, and the rest of the stuff that is needed. It requires a lot of wood for it to be made. Unfortunately, another major one that I was pointing out earlier, because of the fact that some players that started the game early, they are way ahead of the game as far as resources goes and their weapons, is due to the fact the cost of upgrading your base has gone up significantly, to a point where I have a door right here, which is a level 1 door. I want to make it to a let's say a wooden door. It requires 5 planks. Five boards and wood boards and 5 stones. That is not much at all. But after this one, to make it to a stone wall, it takes 40 bricks and 10 iron ingots. That is a lot. That is very, very expensive to do. So I'm kind of finding it a little bit difficult to make, which it's okay. I will get there. I know for a fact I will get there. I was thinking of protecting my base using the spikes, which is right over here. 15 nails. That's a lot of nails. I'm sure most of you guys have plenty of those, but again, I don't have a lot. I have a lot of ropes, but I don't know how helpful that will be. So I'm gonna be searching for some nails, and I'll see how much of it I can get, how long it will take me. As you guys can see, I only had 1 stack of bones after gathering some wood in the 1 skull zones. I have about almost, well, including this one here, I have about 5 stacks of them. This is actually pretty good, because my dog already leveled up. It does 40 damage, and I can just use the dog to do my damages. That way I can save on my, which I'm assuming that I can save on my melee weapons, the durability of them, and my armor. Obviously I can save on food, I can save on many things, which in this case I believe the developers have made the game a little bit harder, which we can put more pressure on using the dog in combat, which I have no problem with. If I can get too many bones, I can always carry a stack of bones with me, going to shelter 13 or any other hard zones that I find them a little bit difficult to do. I can just have a bow with me, and the dog, having it do attacks, make sure I have the bone in one of my slots, ready to go, just in case he's about to die. I can just feed him again and continue doing what I'm doing. If you guys, I don't know exactly what is the deal with this bridge over here, but I'm sure something will come up with it, and we'll see what we can do. Now let's exit the base area. Let's go out to the world map. They have everything has been remapped. It's we have a new place called the Harbor, which I've already been there. Just wanted to see how difficult it is. This is level 1. It is not difficult at all. It's just pretty much exactly what you were taking with you going to the factory. If not, it's actually so much easier. But the materials you find are, as a matter of fact, this dashboard, which you can get it obviously from airplanes and crashed airplanes and Shelter 13. In this case, you're going to be able to use it on that robot that is laying down, which I'm assuming the way it works is how the building the bike works, the motorcycle. You know, you got to take it step by step and give the necessary resources to it. So I have yet to get that. I will try to see if I can find one in Shelter 13. I've already opened this yesterday, and I guess I'm just gonna grab some green caps, go over there, see if I can stockpile on some nails. That way I can finish that bench, figure out how I can make my power up my melee weapons, so the game will become a little bit easier. Again, everything costs about using 1 energy to run, so it doesn't matter how far they are from your base. It still doesn't make a difference unless you want to walk there. Other than that, I haven't tested out again Shelter 13, so I don't know if anything has been changed, enemies have gone stronger, or there is any major changes in there. I haven't been here as either, but what I noticed, I wonder how much bones I can get from there. Again, I can have my dog do the work, and also there's a bone biscuit, which is a lot. This is really crazy because it puts your pet mood at 100 and pet health at 100. Obviously, the feed box is 1500, but using one of these is equivalent to 4 of the bones. Now, depending how rare these are, I will stockpile on this, so that way I can carry less amount for my dog, and hopefully, get his mood back up quicker, so he can finish off the hits and enemies faster. All right, guys, this is all the information I have for now. I will go ahead and work on the benches, find out more about how to level them up. It's pretty much the same thing as the old version, where you had to have the same weapon to upload it. To put them in the slots, and just get its power up, make it from 1 star to 5 star, whatever you need. And I will let you guys know as soon as I'm done. I'll make another video, let you guys know. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.